Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Siege. Actually, Phantomstrike SKYWARP is, I believe, who this is. Siege Phantomstrike SKYWARP. Apparently one of the rarest and most elusive figures out there. He was pretty elusive to me. It was hard for me to get my hands on him, but I did eventually get myself one. Shout out Jeff, if you know, you know. And here he is in his robot form in all his splendor. Now he does come with a whole bunch of bits and bobs in the Phantomstrike set. I am not sure if I got those with him. I may have and just not remembered, or put him in a bag somewhere to be put by him later. The guy I bought him off is an extremely reputed seller, so I would imagine that, and I trust him, so I would imagine that he gave them to me with everything. If not, I will contact him directly after the filming of this video. But this is him. He's a beautiful looking figure. If you're a SKYWARP fan, this is the know-all be-all for SKYWARP figures. Just as far as exclusivity, I guess, is concerned. But looks great. I love all Seekers, as I've told you guys before. I'm a big fan of the jets, the planes, everything that flies. Anything aerial, I am about it. So welcome back to the channel, everybody, and let's get into the back and forth of this guy. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to take out the guns and put them over there by the stacks on stacks on stacks. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lift up the cockpit on rear. Actually, what am I talking about? We're doing it the opposite way. So we're actually going to do the fists first. Scratch that. We're going to open up these forearms just like this. Flip these fists in. Close that up. And then we're going to collapse them on the little hinge that's here. Collapse. And same over here. Open that forearm up. Collapse that fist in. Ooh, loosey-goosey. And squish. Okay, so those are collapsed like so. And then we're going to take off these nose pieces. Now when you take these off, they're on pretty large, long tabs back there. I don't know if you can see through the gap. So just be careful that you're not fighting with them, because you don't want to break them off. So you just want to push them back first, like so. And then rotate them down and out of the way. Just like this. And we're actually gonna, I think we can go ahead and clip those together right now. These tabs in the middle do meet. Tab meet, like that. And that allows us to get back here and fold this head in. Whoops. There's a tab back here. I think you want that straight, like that. So that you can tab that. Let's bring that head back up. I want to make sure. I think this might have to be collapsed all the way at the back, that little tab back there. Nope. Problems this early in the video. Whack. So flip this triple exhaust system. You want to bring it, untab off here, and there is a double hinge. You can pull this assembly away so you've got some space to work. There's a double hinge right there, and you can flip it up like that. Now you're going to get this cockpit piece and just flip it up like so. And then we're going to close these feet, close, and then spin this whole torso all the way around. You spin my torso, baby, right round. Woo! And then the nose is put back together already. And then we're going to fold these legs up. And there are these tabs right here, right there, where my thumb just touched, go into these tab recesses right there. So, come on. What's happening? Okay. There is a massive windstorm happening outside, so excuse the windstorm, but there's not much I can do about that. So we're going to snap those feet into place, or snap those legs into place, rather. And then these arms, there's little two recesses there, 2 tabs there. Just tab them in. Snoop tabby tab in the tab hound. And this one too. Make sure they're in the right orientation to be tabbed. Tabby. And then I believe we want to bring this whole portion forward. Now, first of all, that head is supposed to... Now you can get that head back there, all the way down. Bring this double hinged part forward, like so. And you can start to bring these wings down. So, and they also have little tabs at the end that go underneath the nose. Whoop, underneath the nose. Please don't break anything, you freak. And, okay. And these also, actually, these wings tab into these little tabs here, tab into these holes right here. So you can make sure that's there. Get that under the nose. Oh man, that sounded like it broke. Cry, cry, cry. And the same with the other side. And underneath. Like that. And then if it's not already, this has 2 recesses right here, and those accept the tips of these heels, if you will. So again, it's on a double hinge, so it moves to get the orientation correct. Whoops. And did I mess this up? No, I don't believe so. I believe that this is it. Yep. Like that. And then those are tabbed in more or less. And there you go. Jetness. Tabby. Beautiful, beautiful jet. Seeker. Cybertronian Seeker jet is, I believe, what it's referred to as. And you can pop the goons into here so that he can attack. And there you go. Na na na. And of course, obligatory stacks on stack duty. Let's just fix this center, and while we're at it, size comparison. Here is a Neapolitan Lindor. There we go. Lindor, holla at your boy. Sponsorship. So there's your size comparison of a Neapolitan Lindor chocolate. I think there's strawberry chocolate cream in it with like vanilla white chocolate as well. Don't know, haven't had one, got one from my daughter. Sweet. Size comparison. Let's go back. Let's go from back to fourth, or from fourth to back, or whatever we're doing. So first, let's take a look at it in all its glory. Phantomstrike SKYWARP. Means he strikes like a phantom. Whole bunch of exhaust ports on the back, some turbine ports. And I don't know what they were going for with this. Left it on the floor when I was painting something gray. Splash marks, but I don't know how many times I've looked at this and thought, oh no, the paint's coming off, or oh no, like this, something chipped off over here. That's actually how it's supposed to be. This baby is in mint condition. Let's take a look at the bottom. Looks actually quite clean. I like them. I like this mold a lot. And I believe I have every single one Save for 1. Okay, and so let's go back. We're already at 10 minutes. Woo! Guns off. Sun's out, guns out. And then, like the reverse, we're going to move this out of the way so it's untabbed. Then we're going to come back to the wings, which was the last thing we did. I like to untab these arms first, just to get them off the legs so they're not pulling out of everything. Or sorry, the wings, actually. Tab them off the wings. So, wings untabbed and move out the way. And then let's move this whole assembly back so that's also out of the way. And then we're gonna untab these forearms from the side of the legs so we can get ourselves some room to work there. And we're gonna bring these legs down. Legs down. Very stiff joints, which is awesome. And we're going to give them the old 180-degree turn. Actually, that's after we separate the nose. Let's separate that nose. Separate the nose. Okay. Now, again, there's those long gray tabs right here that these pieces are going to go onto. So just be very careful when you're lining them up. Let's move this chest piece down. We'll deal with that in a minute. I can tell it's come off slightly. So let's get these tabbed in. So you got to move them down so they will be received. Move them down so they will be received. Oh, right. Let's get that head out of the way. Whoopsies. Head out of the way. And I think this goes up into his head. And then we can get these nose pieces down to the proper area. Please stop coming off. That's making me nervous. Okay, there's one. And there's another. Actually, we can move this out of the way as well. You need to move that triple port piece to the back. It's actually tabs in as well. Now we've got some space to work back here. And so we can get that other nose piece tabbed in like so. And I like to get these wings out of the way. Now we can spin that torso. Spin that wheel. Oh, are you serious? Yeah. Man, I suck. So I gotta untab this again to gain myself some clearance so that I can spin this torso. Learning together. Let's go back. Let's go back on the back and forth channel and try to keep this on camera somewhat. Man, this video sucks. I'll say it so you don't have to. And then we're going to open these. Actually, I like to extend them when they're in this position, so you can bring those arms to where they're supposed to be, more or less, like so, and then extend those arms, which kind of opens these up anyway. Flip the fists out, making sure they're nice and straight. And the same on the other side. Open up that, flip this out. I'm going to have to deal with that looseness because I don't like loose. Whoops. Extendos. Okay, so extends, and his torso is there ready, and now you could have opened these feet at any time during this process, but I'm doing it now. And there you go. Arms, arms, fists. Yay. Hooray for fists. There, that does tab in the back of the head. Me likey. I personally like the wings open so that you can see them from the front, and then also so you can tab the guns into them. You can have the guns here, you can have the guns here, you can have the guns here, you can have the guns here. You can have the guns anywhere. So let's put them in his fists. I don't think I ever bother with the guns going throughout the transformation so that the videos don't end up being like 15 minutes long. I think when I said that it was exactly at 15 minutes, but anyway. So get those guns. Sun's out, guns are out. And just give them a little push. And lift that head up a bit. And blam! Obligatory stacks on stacks duty. I love to say the word duty. I'm going to lean him up against there so you can see him a little bit better. There you go. Wow. Lost the center again. Need to figure out a pan lock. But anyways, there it is. He is transformed back into his robot mode and on stacks duty. So everybody, thank you so much for returning to the channel. Thank you for your continued support. I really hope this video helped you. I don't see how it could. If anything, it would have made it more difficult for you to transform it. My apologies, but I'm learning, man. And yeah, you know the deal. Like, subscribe. If you comment downstairs, I will reply to every single person that does. Comment down below, and if you want, take a guess at what the next video might actually be. There goes the fridge turning on. That's cool. And yeah, so thanks everybody for your continued support. I really, really appreciate it here on the Back and Forth channel. Who will I transform next? Like I said, take a guess downstairs. You could win a prize. And if you haven't been told recently, love ya. Seeker Guy out.